What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today I have some NASCAR news for you guys to discuss about, and for us to discuss about. Let's just jump straight into it. So, there was a rumor going around, wild around last night, that Homestead-Miami Speedway was going to be shut down. The rumor started Monday evening, and the rumor stated was, the land the racetrack is currently housed upon has been reclaimed by the city of Homestead, and that it would be converted into a residential property area. I'll be honest with you, I was like, when I saw this, because I saw this after all this went down, I'm like, what are these people talking about? Basically, there were a bunch of YouTubers, like Darian Gillen was like, rest in peace, Homestead-Miami. I'm like, people thought maybe because the attendance was down, so they said, oh, the track is going to go away, possibly. And this might have also started because, people thought that the track was done for because half the stands were filled up. But then I hear this and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And I was just confused for a second. But then last night, about 10 o'clock, the mayor of the city, Steve Lozer, had this to say. And here's what he said. Just a few moments ago, I was alerted to a rumor running wild on Twitter and throughout NASCAR fan page sites to the fact that Homestead-Miami Speedway is going to be demolished for the land to be converted to a residential use. That is what the new mayor wants. Where and why this false and unfounded lie was hatched is hard to decipher. Why would your mayor be accused of wanting to chase racing from Homestead? Think about the controversial items about to come before your city council that I do not support. Among many issues in the pipeline are the request for a conversion of 100 acres in our park of commence for junkyard use that creates no jobs for the community, and the NOPC to cram even more low-end residential density adjacent to the former golf course that was never intended for residential use. I submit that those applicants are desperate and will do anything to polarize further an already fractious body of elected officials for their own gain at the cost of our quality of life in Homestead. The city of Homestead and the operators of the Speedway have a long history of cooperation and mutual respect. The facility is under a long-term lease with many years remaining. Those who seek to use and abuse our community have sunk to a new low when they attack and falsely portray the future of an institution that has brought over a million fans here over a 25-year run and invested untold millions to our faculty facility in our community. Oh, man, so the rumor is not true. So Homestead is not going away. Thank God. We were all scared last night. Now we're not. And I just want to say this about this whole situation. Don't believe everything you see or hear on the internet. What I've learned in my fears being on YouTube is I don't believe everything, and I don't believe all rumors that come out. And before you start saying any rumors, please check your sources before. Don't just start spreading stuff because you want to spread rumors because you're bored and stuff. I get that maybe you heard something from somebody and you want to spread it, and that's where rumors come through and stuff. And sometimes those rumors end up being true. But thank God this rumor didn't end up coming true. Because to be honest with you, Homestead-Miami Speedway has provided some of the best racing over the last 25 years it's been around. It's been around in NASCAR's top 3 divisions since 1995. And if this track was going to go away, it would really, really suck. Thank God the Lord that this track is not going away. And once again, check your sources and please hope they're reliable. Because not everything on the internet is true. And don't believe everything you see. This is a lesson to all of us, especially ones making these rumors. This is to all of us. I'm not going to blame anybody because, again, it's just a rumor. A rumor spread. I think there was not just one YouTuber. It was a bunch of YouTubers that were talking about this. I don't know why I mentioned Darian's name. Darian, I love you, man. You make really good content. It's just, I don't think Darian even probably saw it coming. I don't think anyone saw it coming, to be quite honest with you. It's just a situation where we thought that the track may be gone because the tennis was bad. And I understand tennis is probably not that great because it's not the championship weekend. Just trust everything you see in here. Just trust everything. It's just a lesson to all of us. Now to the next story after all this Homestead crap. Ryan Newman is going to appear on the Today Show tomorrow morning. This will be his first media interview since the Daytona 500 right before the race even took place. So yeah, really cool that Ryan Newman is going on to Today's Show to probably going to talk about the crash and how he's feeling, and maybe he'll talk about when he's going to come back. Maybe, I don't see him talk about it, but it's good that Ryan Newman is starting to finally talk to me because, again, he hasn't really talked much, and I'm glad he's going to be able to talk. Good to see that Ryan Newman is back in the media. Now to the next story. One of the legends in the late model world, Bubba Pollard, will be making his ARCA East debut with DJ Crossley this weekend at Five Flags Motor Speedway. He will drive the number 17 Ford Performance Fusion at this weekend's race in the ARCA Series. Let me be honest with you, I'm really glad that Bubba Pollard is going to run this weekend. Bubba Pollard is one of the best drivers in late model history. If you look at, when drivers look at up to guys coming through the ranks, they look at Bubba Pollard, especially in the late model, because Bubba Pollard is a fantastic driver. He's won hundreds, if not even thousands of races in his time. And Bubba Pollard is a legend. And to see that Bubba Pollard is going to get an opportunity to run in the ARCA East Series, that is really cool to see, and I'm really excited to see what he can do. Now to the next story. Natalie Decker adds the Spring Texas race to her Nice Motorsports schedule, meaning that she now has, instead of 8 races, she'll be running 9 races this season. Natalie, good luck. I don't know how you'll do. You got a top 5 last time you raced. That was pretty exciting. But yeah, she's got 8 more races to do this year. Let's see how she does throughout the rest of the year. Maybe her goal, just get top 20s. That's really her goal. And now, finally, in next-gen news, Clint Bowyer will be testing the next-gen car at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Like I said a couple days ago, the cycle goes, they usually go Chevy, Ford, and then Toyota. So they had a Chevy driver, which was William Byron, and now they got Clint Bowyer. So it'll be another Toyota driver next in the pipeline. Clint Bowyer, I think, will be able to get some decent feedback. He's been in the sport for, 15, 16 years. So he's a good driver that I can trust when it comes to relying on feedback because he's a good driver. And now we get into all the sponsorship news. And there's a lot of sponsorship news to discuss. So let's just jump straight into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is Yanmar. Yanmar will be sponsoring John Hunter Nemechek at Atlanta this weekend. They will also be sponsoring John Hunter at the Coca-Cola 600, the Kentucky July race, and also the All-Stars, which he also raced before the Coke 600. So cool that they're stepping up their game on sponsoring John Hunter, and I believe they're also going to be stepping up their game in the associate sponsors for both John Hunter and Michael McDowell. So that's really cool to see. Glad we get to see Yanmar on the car for John Hunter Nemechek. And the car looks really nice, in my opinion. Spencer Boyer will be sponsored by the Orion Cooker at this weekend's race at Atlanta. I like it. It looks really cool. Sidewind Landscape Supply has returned to Justin Allgaier for Atlanta this weekend in the Xfinity Series race. I like it. It looks really cool. Brett Moffitt will be sponsored by Superior Access at Atlanta this weekend. This is one of my favorite paint schemes so far that has come out this year. Not just in the Truck Series, but one of my favorites in NASCAR all of 2020. The colors look amazing. It looks really good. And I'm glad that Superior Access is back on the car. Haas Automation is back with Clint Bowyer at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Generic, plain, but generic does not always mean bad. Plain does not mean always bad. Just my opinion on that. On Deck will be sponsoring Daniel Hemrick at Atlanta and Chicago Motor Speedway. So 2 races that Daniel Hemrick is being sponsored. Hemrick has kind of had a frustrating and struggling year, but hopefully On Deck will come in those 2 races and maybe help Daniel Hemrick score 2 victories in the Xfinity Series. Next sponsor is Mannington Commercials. Mannington Commercials will be sponsoring Todd Gillen at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I like it. They sponsored David Reagan, I think, 1 or 2 races last year in the Cup Series. I like the sponsor. It looks really, really cool. And finally, Units Moving and Portable Storage will team up at Atlanta with Quinn Houff this season. It's cool. Not the best scheme I've ever seen, but it looks cool. So yeah, that is all the news that I have for you guys today here from the NASCAR News Channel. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links in the description below for that. And comment below your opinion on today's video. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.